Hi there, thanks for joining me. Back on the 1 Series. Going back a good while, we had creaking suspension and I did a lubrication video showing you how to, well, I'll give you a bit more time on it. If your suspension's creaking when you're going over bumps or driving down the road, it's really annoying. You can lubricate the joint. This was a few years ago. I did this one, finally, the bush has shot it. Look at them. This is the bottom bush that runs off of the trailing arm or the spring carrier that goes to the hub. It's the main one. It takes all the load on the car. Yeah, if you've noticed that you've got a difference in ride height between one side and the other, and it's sitting a lot lower, the chances are this bush at the bottom has collapsed, and it amplifies it and makes a big difference with a gap at the top. So definitely check it. It's a really unique kind of bearing. It's got almost like a ball race in it. It looks like it's a kind of flexible mounting. We've got to press this out. I've got some tools to show you. This is the cracking bit of kit. Bush removal tool, straight off of Amazon. I'll pop the links in the description. Let's strip this down. Let's get this in. We're going to try and do this all in situ. The tool I've got is the wind-up tool. It's straight off of Amazon. I'll put links in the description for it. Yeah, let's drop this carrier down. See if we can't get enough room to get his tool in and get this out. Got the Sealy low entry jack, so we'll get it in the air. Got an axle stand. I'll just pop that underneath. Get that under the centre of the cross member there, just in case that'll stop it falling on us. Right, so where is it? This is the disc. There's the front trailing arm, the one we're after, the spring carrier. You can see how it's got this rusty kind of residue around it. That's where the water's got into it, and it's finally disintegrated the bearing. So from the back you can see it's this big nut here. It's the bush that's behind that. You get a bit of a look at it now up there. That's where we're aiming for. We're going to get that one out. We're going to press that out. So we're going to have to drop off this arm. We need to just mark that. That's an adjustable shim on there, so that will alter the tracking. But if we just mark that, then we know that's going to go back in the same place on the cam. We've got to release the shock absorber bolt at the bottom there. Take off the big one. I'm going to release this as well to give me a bit more room, and I might even take this one off. This one's not got any adjustments on it, so if I take that bolt out and the bolt up there, this arm's out the way as well. It's going to give us a lot more room. I think that's what we'll do. Let's get undoing. All right, let's crack this one off to start with. It's tight, that is. Extremely tight. Get the old faithful rust off. Getting low on the whole cam though. We'll give it a good squirt though, get plenty in on the threads, front and back, and then I'm going to wind this bolt back in again a little bit and then wind it out. So let's do it back up. Try and get that lost off into the thread a little bit. And then we can bring it back off. There we go, we're all the way up again now. So that's good thread, and then let's bring it back. Let's see if we can get it out now. Here it comes. A bit more wiggling. Come on, off you come. Looks like this arm, the bush is no good. It looks like it's chewing it up. Let's get some more squirty in there. Right, we have to get some more of these gravity arms. Here we go. Yeah, that's looking a bit worse for wear, look. I don't think there's any play in it, but it's yeah, it's feeling a little bit tired. Thread's still good on there, thank goodness. Right, first one out. So the shocker's got a little 15mm bolt on it, so we can hold that. I'll hold that while we turn that. There we go. That one out of the way. Okay, so the shock is now loosey-goosey. That's not holding anything. If we take this out, the arm should drop down now with a bit of luck. 21. 21. That's the nut off the back. I guess get this out a tad. I should. Now, we have got spring load on this, but this has got lowered springs, so you might need to put a jack under yours, but this one shouldn't need it. There we go. Okay, now the hub is up, look. I'm definitely going to need to take that arm off because I don't think I'll get my tool in the back of that. Be nice to get this out of the way completely though. It would be lovely to have that out of the way. Give me some room. Oh, I think I might try and get that. Lot off. So this is elongate. This is on its maximum. I'll just mark it anyway though. Just put a little mark on there. Where it is on that elongated washer. So a bit of rust off on that. Yep, 18 on the back. That's that out of the way. There's a little wiggle. Yeah, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Right, so there we go, we can now rotate that down. I don't need to take it all the way out. Not worth getting a bit of lube on it though. Have a bit of lube in there. And in the back. Okay, we'll take that out as well. We don't need that hanging there, ready to drop on his head. Oh, I've got a bit more room. Now. You can see this has got a bit too much wiggly. Oh, you can't. You can see this has got a bit too much play in it, look. That's pretty worn. I hope we've not damaged the hub. That's the only thing. That's my only concern. Have we damaged the hub? Right, let's get this one out of the way. At least I can drop it off here and swing it, maybe. We'll see how tight. If I can just crack that one off, we should be able to swing it down. Okay, let's try for this arm then. Let's get the spanner on the back. I'll have the gun on the front. Hopefully. I can get that in there. Yeah, that's come out nice and easy. That's that one out. I haven't got to do that one all the way, just need to loosen it and then hopefully that will swing now. Yeah, there we go. Oh, now we've got a clear run at it. That one's as sweet as a nut. So it is literally just this one that's the dodgy one. That's the rubber off. God, there ain't much left of it, that's for sure. It's like it's almost like a giant.
Yeah, giant rose joint.
Okay, let's see if we can pull it through. So this is the kit we're going to be using today. Straight off of Amazon, 69 quid. It looks amazing. It's got that many different sizes of presses and pullers. We've got these monster bars with great thread on them, smaller ones, but we've got really long bars as well, so we can use a multitude of thread, because these probably will chew some thread up at some point. That's the only thing we're not sure of, how good are the threads on the bars, because this is going to be tight to pull it through. First thing we've got to do though is get the bush and sort out which size we need. So, okay, that's what's going in it. It's 50, I remember right, so it's 57 millimeters in diameter. So let's have a look through here and see what we've got. That one looks pretty promising for putting it back in again. Yeah, that does look promising. So that looks like the one we probably press it in with. I'll keep that one out. But to get it out, we obviously need something that it will fall through. It goes through that one. Too big. Too big, too small. I don't think we were far. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, look at that. That fits like a glove. So yeah, maybe that one then. We'll try that one for getting it out, and that one for putting it back in. Is that the smallest? Yeah, 46. So maybe that one is going to be the one for pulling it through into that. I might be able to just do it with the nut straight through it. Let's try it and see. Let's see how we get on. We've got a few options there to use. Let's go for it. Have a look. Looking at that, it looks like it's pretty flush, that side. So when I get my tool on there like that to pull it through, I mean, that, not a lot of difference in that, but should be good. Let's get the big one on that side with, okay, so big spacer on that end first, then the tool for it to go into, the cup for it to land into. Make sure we get that one right way around. Yeah, like that. And we'll have that through the old one. Get you out of the way. Something along those lines. Then we'll have the new, this end sliding over there. And then we'll have another big cup over there, like that. Oh, that's the right way around. Is it? Is it not? Oops. Just got to make sure that these go on one or two ways, and it's, yeah, that way's right, so that's sitting in there. So we'll slide that over there as well. Mind you, that's interfering with that. Oh God. That is interfering with that. Which means I might have to put another one on there. If we've got something that will sit onto. We've got a right old Meccano set going on here. So I've got a double now. I've got that going onto that, going onto that. So let's get that one in first. Then I'll get that one over there. That into there, that onto there. Nut on the end. Holding it all together. Okay. So let's try and lock all this together now. We're getting close. We're getting close now. I think we just about cleared that one. This side looks good. That's in flush there. So we're going to be okay. What do you reckon? So we've got the cut for it to pull into. It's going to ram that through and push this out. In theory. Let's see what happens. Right, so I've got a big socket for this end. I'm struggling for 27mm spanners and sockets. I've got one that will go on the end of that, but nothing for the other side. So I'm going to have to use my adjustable, which is probably not going to get enough leverage on this. Oof, it's a pain, isn't it? Let's have a look and see how we get on. Let's see how we go. Let's try and wind this up. See how much torque it's going to take to get it moving. Oh, it's going to be tight, isn't it? It's going to be seriously tight. And because I'm so far apart, I feel it's going to twist as well when I'm trying to lever it. Got a lot of flex on this. That sounds promising. That sounds really promising. Something's happening. I think something's moving. Oh, it can't be that easy, surely not. Oh, something's happening. Can I get a picture of that moving? Is it actually moving? Because there is a little sight viewer in the side of this here. Oh yes, it's coming out. It's coming out. What a bit of kit that is. What a bit of kit. You can just see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really tricky. But let me try now, see if we can. Yeah, here it comes. Oh, you little beauty. Oh, it's coming. I can see it moving now. That is a delightful bit of kit. Oh, what about that? That's amazing. Yeah, it's out. It's out. I can undo that now. There we go. That's that not off there. That one off there. That one out of there. With the crappy bush in it. Look. I should knock through that. It shouldn't be that tight in there. It's a perfect fit though. And the tool has gone straight through there, look. And that will come out with no, yeah, there's no damage to the hub. That looks as good as gold. That's the middle bit out. And there's the other bit. I mean, yeah, look at that skanky doodle-doo. Look how worn that is. Brilliant. All right, let's get a bit of grease, give this a little clean, and we'll have the new bearing in there. Got a bit of LM grease. It's just a bit of emery cloth, and just give that a quick feels good. And then we'll have a bit of grease just around that. Help it out when it goes in. Ooh, look at them. But it all looks good. And that one there, it's not sided. That will just slip straight in there. And we'll get that pressed in. Just got to try and get it pretty central. And we need the tool to get it back in again. All right, let's have a look, see what we've got. So we've got to not damage these rubbers, but we don't want to be pressing on the actual bush itself if we can help it. Alright, that's the one. So we'll go with that one then.
Well, that's the one that I thought would work. I got it all together, put it all on, and tried to get it in, and no matter how hard I tried, it always went skew with.
Is it pulling straight?
No, it just won't pull straight.
I'm not sure. No, it's not. It's pulling on the cank. Ugh. It's gone awry.
So let's take this one off again, and we'll have a good look and just see what's going on.
No, it looks like it's going in a bit canky to me, that does. That's going in a bit wonky. Calls for drastic measures. I think I'm going to have to try and heat up this, where the hub goes in. I'm going to have to try and heat that with the gas, try and expand it a bit, and then hopefully I'll be able to press this in. I can't seem to get any joy with it at the minute. It's just too tight to get it started. So I think we'll give it a, let's get the gas on it. I've got the blower with matte gas in it, and just see if we can get some heat in it and see if it makes it any easier.
So I'm heating this up, and I've also changed the little tool on the bush to the one where it's really tight. I've had to tuck the rubber into it, but it's stopping it moving about on the tool now. That's right in, look.
Bush in the tool. Got a bit of grease around it.
Yeah, I've just cable tied that shock absorber out the way as well, just to, just save me from getting fed up with it getting in the way. I'm pulling that flush as well now to the back. I'm putting that tool right onto the back of the hub so that it's dead square. So I've gone for the smaller tube, and I've gone flush to the back of that.
Bar on there. Spanner on there. And try and get that to go.
With a little bit of heat as well.
In.
Happy days, look.
Here it goes. Here it goes. Yes.
Yeah. Just techniques. Little changes make all the difference.
Oh, let's just crack this off now. Put the spacer on the other side. Let's get the spacer on, and then we can get that to the right position it needs to be.
Yeah, because it's going to pull through the back.
Through nicely.
And it needs a bit of room to go into.
That's through there like that. And we've got us two spaces, which I need more thread on the other side now.
What a faff. What a faff. He's faffing about, look. It's faffing.
Okay, now we can line that up. Get this where it needs to be.
But the next one I do will be twice as quick, because I do know what I'm doing with it now. And hopefully you guys, when you watch this, you'll know exactly how to put this back in again.
I can see it going in now, look.
And by not taking the hub off, it has saved us a lot of time. And a lot of issues, because the drive shaft nuts and everything can be really tight and corroded.
We had a bit sticking out on the old one, didn't we?
And we've not had to touch any of that. So yeah, it is a way of doing it without missing out on other issues.
On the old bush there, you had a good 5mm sticking out the end, which is, we ain't too far away from that. So let's see if it's flush on the other side now. Don't want to go too far with it. Not quite there yet, a little bit more to go. A little bit more.
It's good you got these little sight holes through the tool.
Coming through.
Yeah, it's good that they're there. You can actually see what's going on. And as it turned out,
see where we are.
when you wind this up, it does actually bottom out when you get there.
Tiny bit more,
which was good. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's there. It's almost feels like it's up to something now, so definitely where it needs to be. Let's crack that off. And we can take that whole thing off now. So the key to that was this shim here, was to get it, tuck the rubber inside of it, and I'm hoping when I pull it out it's not damaged it. That was the only way we could get that to sit properly. So let's I'll show you what I mean. When I pull this out, you'll see the rubber there, look. See how that was actually inside it. It was really tight getting it in, but it's yeah, it's not damaged it. We're okay. But yeah, getting it into there was really tight. This one is the 46mm press. I got my little doggy, look. We're dog sitting for 2 weeks with this one. How am I supposed to get out with you coming here? Oh, you sinner. Oh, it's not even my butt, but she's lovely. She's a beauty. Oh, you're doing something. What are you doing? How am I supposed to get any work done with you here? Oh, you thing. What's the matter? Are you hungry? Well, it's not dinner time yet. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, she's giving me a face wash. Oh. Right then. Okay, that's looking good. Oh. How done with you here? Okay, let's slide all that lot out. Okay, right, let's get this thing back together again. Right, let's free off the shock absorber that we just tied back. We'll just locate that back into the rubber, and the top one as well has got like a little locator for the spring to sit in. Just need to make sure that's in the right place as well. Yeah, just there. The bottom one's in, top one's in. So it's got a second jack there just to pop underneath that spring carrier. It's going to save me straining myself trying to get it back in, lifting everything all at the same time. Right, that's going where it needs to be. That's going where it needs to be. Spring's all lined up. That's looking good as well. I can drop that in afterwards. We're lined up there, we just need to pull this up. I've loosened these shock absorber mounting bolts off just to give the mount a little bit of flexibility.
Let's get some of these bolts back through. Let's get this lined up. A couple of tugs. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That looks close.
Get that trailing arm and the adjuster all in place. Yeah, that one in first. The bottom one in second. Get the bolt through there. Get that lined up. We just got to push it around, get the nut on the back.
We've got this link arm to go back up as well. Drop that one into place.
We'll get that done up, both sides of that. I've just done the inner one.
Right, so they're all in nice and loosey-goosey. We'll whip them up now, get the jack under there, we'll get that shock absorber bolt through as well.
Yeah, we'll just get that up and it should drop through. Yeah, lovely, lovely. We'll get the nut on the end of it, hold it on the with the spanner, and then just do that up. Not got to go crazy tight with it.
We'll get these two done up as well.
Yeah, these are the E-Torx bolts. I'll put links in for the set. That Lexicon set is brilliant, really good set.
Yep, they're up. Right, I'll jack this up now so that the wheel comes up to its right height. Okay, so just down a tiny bit. Just there, that's where it is. Now I can lock everything up in place, knowing that the bushes aren't going to be under tension. Yep, that's up tight. You see on this one here, we've got to do that up, but the shimmer's moved, so we've got to bring that down by rotating the nut on the back.
We need to get this right, otherwise the tracking will be different. Although the tracking will be different because of the bush being worn, but this was obviously set before the bush was worn, so it should be all fall into line, hopefully.
Yep. See, now we've got those markings we did originally, that's all lined up, so we can do that up now.
When we drive in the car, if the steering wheel isn't dead centre, we know we've got a tracking issue and something's changed.
Right, so that one's done up, that one's done up, that one's done up, up, that one's up. Just got to do this one. Yeah, that one's up tight.
I've just literally done the inner one, so that's all good.
Done, that one's done, that one's done. They're done, that's done. Shock absorber's in, we're all level there. Right, let's let the jack out. I'll get the jack off this bottom arm. Right, there we go. We're all in. New bush is in, all looking lovely. Let's get the wheel back on. Nasher keeps eating everything. Oh yeah, yeah, bugger. That's my ear. Yeah, you sod.
Anybody want a dog?
Axle stand out. Don't bite me ear. Oh yeah, beauty. Flip it out.
Yeah, right poser though, look. Loves it on the camera. Get them wheels back on again. And we'll bang them up. The gun's got preset torque on it, this one. It's a great bit of kit. We'll drop that down. And it's altered the ride height. It's sitting higher now. Perfect. Right, let's do it. Let's give it a spin. Oh, blissfulness. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I'm so pleased, because that was driving me batty. It was a horrible noise. The only thing we got now is just the general rattles in the car, the bottles of aftershave down here that somebody's left in here. Not me. But yeah, this car, I love this car. It's doing loads of miles though. It's a motorway beast. It's up and down the motorway, at least 500 a week. But that noise was, yeah, just really annoying. All good. If you've enjoyed this video, please drop me a little thumbs up. I'll put links in the description for the parts. Drop me some comments. Always love your comments. The noise is gone. I'm happy. So yeah, give me some thumbs up and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.